Okay, hi Zuzanna, how are you doing?
I'm
We're
very
here
well.
at Avery Dennison.
Yes, we are. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you. So yeah, I see here at your booth several products.
Indeed.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, of course. So as Avery Dennison, we have been focusing quite heavily on sustainability in the past couple years. So what you see here is a lot of our sustainable innovations. So like, we can take the Clean Flake, which is a product we developed for PET recycling. So I think it's actually a really nice combo. So you can see the label. It separates from the PET substrate that you can see on the bottom. So due to the difference in the density, the PET will sink and the label will float. So even if we shake it a little bit, you will see that it goes on top. So in that way, you can very cleanly separate the label stock from the PET and you get very nice clean material for recycling.
Right, little question here.
Yeah.
If you talk about this product Clean Flake, is this a special product that is married with some, let's say, the foils or the PET films that you provide?
So it is the main substrate is PET. That's because of it works best in terms of the density. So the labels, as you can see here, they need to be floating. So they need to be less dense than one. So we can have it in white and clear as well. There's no really no limitation, let's say, in terms of the printing, and also the adhesive can be paired pretty much for PET, but it can also be general purpose. So this is a very nice solution for bottles, especially. You can keep closed loop recycling. For example, if you deposit the bottle back into the right deposit system, you can get pretty much bottle to bottle recycling, which is very critical in times where plastic is polluting us more and
everybody's
more.
talking about the recycling and this kind of a cradle to cradle, a bottle to bottle recycling, as you said, and then you create like different residue streams that you recycle separately to.
Absolutely. We also have a solution for HDPE recycling. So last year we have collaborated with Recyclass, which is a body for recycling, and we have certified our PP, PE, and global MDO labels to be compatible with HDPE recycling. So what it means in practice is, okay, this is a PET label. However, if this label made of HDPE would go directly to HDPE recycling with the label still on, so a permanent label, it would not hinder the recycling process. So you can get really high quality flakes of our HDPE. So this is a really great step that we have done last year, proving that our standard permanent filmic portfolio is not hindering the HDPE recycling.
Yeah, I've always been curious about, as the industry is more and more talking about this recyclability, the environment and stuff. The different printing techniques, digital printing, analog,
of course,
flexography, and so forth. Does this all come into the same equation? Do you have a solution for all?
So we have different types of top coats for film. So we have both digital top coats and our standard TC7007, which is pretty much a universal top coat for different types of substrate. So what we do is, because we are a label producer, so we focus primarily on the label and the face stock. However, we are collaborating with different partners such as Xeikon and of course others, ink manufacturers, to make sure that the full finished product, so the finished label, is indeed compatible with the recycling stream. So we really try and work with the full industry and the full value chain, making sure that the label, not only the label material, but the actual finished product can be recyclable. So we do offer the digital print top coating, specifically of course for digital print, but also our standard top coat can be used, for example, for other UV inkjet, for example.
Right. So would you say that for the brand owners, this is top priority number one for this today and the near future?
Yes, so we see a lot of interest from brand owners for sustainability. So as you can, as you probably heard, the European regulation is progressing quite quickly. So there's new targets, but also the consumers, they really want to make sure that the product they buy is not going to pollute the planet. So we see the interest from brand owners, but we also try and go ahead, so kind of anticipate all those regulation, but also some trends. So another product that I can show you here is the wet reclosure. So this is actually monomaterial. So the packaging is made from PP, And the label is also made from very thick PP, so 195 micron. So what it means, if you dispose of the full packaging, if you had a PET on it or any other type of film, it would go to maybe landfill or it would have recycled. This is a monomaterial, meaning that if it goes into recycling, the full packaging can be
all as in one go.
Of course. And as I mentioned, so we also want to and try to collaborate with the different, either varnish or ink suppliers, making sure that indeed other elements on that label would also not hinder the recycling process.
Fantastic. Well, I must say it's a real reassurance to see that obviously like very big players like Avery Dennison is on the forefront of all this sustainable technology.
Absolutely.
And bringing it into the equation for a better and cleaner
of course.
World in the end.
This is a very high priority for us.
Fantastic.
So we really try to innovate in the space of sustainability.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
So thank you for the information.
Thank you.
And have a good show.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.